Is Binance going to collapse exactly like FTX? A lot has happened in the world of cryptocurrency this past December. It seemed at first that Binance had dethroned FTX to become the leading exchange company of cryptocurrency. But the collapse of FTX has triggered a widespread mistrust of the stability of cryptocurrency, which now also includes Binance. In this video, we will discuss if Binance is likely to suffer from the same fate as FTX. History of Binance. Binance became a sensation in the world of finance in 2017 by offering a wide range of digital assets and innovations, including its own blockchain. It soon became the biggest crypto exchange by trade volume through its growth-only business strategy. What is going wrong with Binance? However, despite its impressive growth in trade volumes, Binance is going through some existential issues, which are eerily similar to the ones FTX suffered. For instance, the US law enforcement agencies are closely monitoring the corporate giant in connection with money laundering charges and sanction violations. Another very disturbing development was the massive withdrawal sprees by investors from Binance triggered by the downfall of FTX. Binance in response delisted USDC. How bad is it? While some critics are quick to draw parallels between Binance and FTX, others are more optimistic. But all financial commentators agree that even though things may be as bad as FTX, they are certainly not any good. Some of the higher-up executives and crypto firms rival to Binance have categorically stated that although Binance is not in any danger of a financial meltdown, the recent stress could signal an impending loss of customer support. The reason analysts are holding off on making comparisons of Binance to FTX is the vast reserves of Bitcoin and other liquid currency indicated by the blockchain data. Changpeng Zhao, the CEO of Binance, himself admitted to the tough times faced by the company. But he was quick to dispel any chances of financial solvency by saying that Binance will weather through any crypto winter. Withdrawal spree at Binance. While for most of December, most people were preoccupied with reading about how Bankman-Fried, the CEO of FTX, was running a fraud, Binance was silently going through a crisis itself. In less than a week, it seemed that the customers had cashed out around $3.6 billion worth of assets from the company. Along with trust loss due to FTX's shady dealings, there was another reason why people wanted to pull out from the company fast. The Department of Justice had been actively looking to file criminal charges related to sanctions violations and money laundering against Binance. The situation got so bad that according to inside sources from Binance, the total outflows were somewhere between $6 and $8 billion, including cash outs from Bitcoin and Tron. Binance reacted to this situation by halting the processes of withdrawals related to USDC. Why were most withdrawals related to USDC not honored? Because it is one of the more stable coins attached to the US dollar. This move justified the damning picture of Binance's futures, painted by some analysts. What's the worst that could happen? What is the damning picture that these analysts painted? They speculated that Binance was using a token called BNB as collateral for loans. Binance vehemently denies this claim because if that was true, it would leave the company in the same place FTX was in December. And we all know what happened to FTX, right? If market trust on Binance's fiscal health was shaken, it would leave the company unable to pay back its loans. Another reason to be skeptical about Binance's financial viability is its large holdings of BNB and Tether. Both of these assets have little transparency, which has invited more cynicism on whether the company would face the same situation as FTX. How has Binance responded? Zhao called these market setbacks as stress tests and tweeted to show that the outflows from the platform had begun flattening and the fears regarding its viability had been put to rest. Other financial gurus have pointed out that the platform had shown a maximum outflow of about 15% and that most of the outflows have already been integrated back in. But why did Binance temporarily hold withdrawals of USDC? The spokesperson for Binance has responded that the company was forced to do it on account of technical reasons and not due to any danger of its financial health. It all started when Binance began converting its holdings of USDC to its own stablecoin, called BUSD. The move to transfer to a stablecoin is backed up by recent market trends, which indicate that stablecoins become an important market revenue as interest rates continue to hike. When investors wanted to withdraw from their shares of USDC, the company did not have enough resources in BUSD to honor their commitments. Binance had to seek help from its banking partner, Paxos, which tokenized assets and stablecoins to obtain more USDC. Paxos had confirmed this by saying that withdrawal requests were made outside of regular banking hours, which significantly dented its ability to deliver more USDC to Binance. This doesn't change the fact that most Binance customers sought to withdraw from Binance stablecoin and instead invest in stablecoin from its rivals, including Circle and Coinbase. Binance has made it successfully through what its CEO calls a stress test or a crypto winter. However, bigger challenges are waiting for Binance in the form of legal battles. Financial issues. Binance has mostly deflected charges on its legitimacy by linking them with xenophobia. Zhao has always claimed to be a Canadian citizen first, but recent developments have cast shadows over his enthusiastic denials. A report claims that Binance shut down its office in Shanghai in 2019, even though the company had always denied any foothold in China. Furthermore, the company is spread unevenly across many countries, including Malta, for its lenient financial regulations. Even to this day, the company does not provide clear information about its headquarters. Instead, it responds that it has many regional hubs in Dubai and Paris. Binance has also claimed to have a one-to-one asset-backed portfolio for every asset a customer places. Recent audits, however, have revealed that these accounts were mostly incomplete, making their claims to be one-to-one suspect. This also has spurred skeptics to withdraw parallels of Binance with FTX. Why? Because this is not a sufficient proof of reserves. When a company is not able to show its liabilities, it makes it harder for investors to trust it. Transparency is a big problem with the crypto giant, which Zhao also thinks is a problem since he is pushing for more transparency now. Also, Binance's claims about the decentralization of BNB, its blockchain, are not fully credible. In October, the BNB was hacked for $570 million, and Binance was able to pause the chain's activities at a rather startling speed. The immediacy of the response has convinced many that BNB is not decentralized at all, and there was no way to stop it had the blockchain not been centralized to some degree. Heat from the Department of Justice. The biggest hurdle in Binance's financial viability is the legal gauntlet thrown by the U.S. Department of Justice. Federal prosecutors have highlighted some actions taken by the company and its CEO, which can be used as a pretext for initiating legal proceedings against Binance. For example, Binance has allowed actors in Iran, a heavily sanctioned country, to conduct transactions worth millions of dollars through its platform. In addition, the company has intended to use plans devised in 2018 which would allow it to use a U.S. subsidiary to divert regulators, while Binance allowed its customers to use the unregulated international fiscal environment to its advantage. Binance has decided to challenge this by saying that it is illegal to infringe the image of those companies by mentioning a project never used and devised more than 4 years ago. Binance has decided to change its image by hiring executives formerly serving at higher positions in law enforcement agencies, such as the Interpol and IRS. The company is also pushing for a legitimate business image because its offshore operations have gotten so large that it is impossible to escape any legal scrutiny from now onwards. Conclusion: in light of these issues, do you think that Binance has a future as compared to FTX? Feel free to comment down below. Thank you for tuning in. Likes and subscribes are always welcomed. See you in the next one.